EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Mahomes got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he's going to be brought down up at the 45. They'll tell up here. 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. That one on the center, Creed Humphrey. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. That's into the hands of T.J. Watt. Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. Then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. we're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat me.
They send the tight end in motion. 3rd and long for Mahomes. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag there on the play, but I think that's going to be holding on the offense. So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt as he's standing right around his own goal line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Motion man is Rice. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Left side, he's got McLeod. And he's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
To number 89.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
At the 26.
This is 3rd and 6.
Pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Ryan Stonehouse
On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He'll work forward for a couple. Tackle made by Dane Belton. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 29.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard
Throwing
line.
from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes now to throw again. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Kansas City.
That his second TD catch of the season. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive and then a punt the last time they had it. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Another run here with Johnson. And that run shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A 1-yard gain.
Third and 6. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 30. And the Steelers first down.
On this first down, it's Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
31-yard line.
They'll run here with the rookie. Space to run inside the 20. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
Another steal.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
17-yard line.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. They'll take this forward for about 5.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 4.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. He'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
On for the extra point is Boswell. He gets it to go, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14, Chiefs 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up to a 1st and 10. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Mahomes now on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job. It's textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 13.
Now Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be stopped here, short of the 1st down marker. Penalty flag is out as well. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And a nice sequence there defensively. They'll give him 8 yards. But they get him down well short of the 1st down, and it's 4th down.
Bailey in punt formation.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 22.
On the ground, Gainwell. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Noel Williams on the
2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw.
17.
This pass complete to Raymond. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Steelers. That's his 2nd touchdown this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. Oh! And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. That's on the big man, Super Bowl champion Trey Smith. So from 3rd and 2, back him up to 3rd and 7. Now Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
Holding offense.
Mahomes quickly out to Rice. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd down at the 45-yard line.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down. Back in the backfield in the area of holding. Right back to the air for Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down.
A gain of 10 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5. But let's check the call. Here's Jake Bailey now as he'll punch it away for the 4th time today. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. And they have been great in the red zone all year. You see the numbers to back that up. They've got 2 touchdowns on 3 trips so far in this one. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Not much there, maybe a yard. It is 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Eric Stokes, the corner. They're on the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Steelers' 22-yard line.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's in! Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs draw closer here. It's 21-14. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
On the handoff, Johnson is running right. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Jamari Connor there on the stop.
Tackled at the 27-yard line.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down.
18 yards. And the Steelers, 1st down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the left side. And is caught by Myers. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
19 more yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st down.
A give, and here's Johnson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go again with Johnson. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
1st down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Johnson will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Chiefs 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to Worthy. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. The question now, will the play stand? Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. short pass taken in by the tight end.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Over the middle, he gets that to McLeod. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. On second down, Mahomes. Throw across his body is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Going up top. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. On comes the punter now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go.
To kick off for Kansas City.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
22-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's brought in by Myers. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. That's on the guard, Zion Johnson. They'll run here with Gainwell. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Elijah Vera Tucker plays college ball at USC. Guilty that time. They'll look to throw. He finds Raymond for the completion. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
89 brings up third down.
Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
In punt formation.
And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds. The Chiefs offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. From the 25, here's second down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He keeps it himself. And Mahomes, as smart as they come, hits the deck, but he's got the first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Pass complete left side to Worthy. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Gray is the motion man here. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delayed game, offense.
Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The line of scrimmage.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Mahomes. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Mahomes back. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Gainwell. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
A run with Gainwell. Flag comes in as he's forward for about 3 yards. But we'll need to check on the call. Now they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. That one on the former first-rounder, Troy Fautanu. He'll look to throw. He's got Myers on the completion. That's how you get yourself out of a 2nd and 20 hole. Big gain there. It'll leave them just shy of the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Here's Gainwell. It's a gain of 12 there. That